The red carpet at the 2026 Actor Awards was supposed to be about the movies, but it turned into a total crime scene for the Hollywood PR machine. Law Roach walked out in front of the flashing lights and delivered a bombshell that has officially ended the greatest mystery in celebrity history. When the reporter from Access Hollywood asked about the wedding plans, the answer was not a deflect. It was not a no comment. Law Roach looked at the camera and said, "The wedding has already happened, and you missed it." He did not stop there. He laughed and told the world that it is very true. This was the moment the mask slipped. This was the moment the most expensive secret in show business was ripped open for everyone to see. The truth is that this was a calculated disaster. For years, Zendaya and Tom Holland have played a high-stakes game of cat and mouse with the public. They have spent millions of dollars on security and legal teams to keep their private life under lock and key. But even the best security cannot stop a loose cannon with a microphone. Law Roach has been Zendaya's closest confidant for over a decade. He knows the dates and he knows the venues. On Sunday night, he decided that the game was over. The industry is in a state of shock because this was not just a comment, it was a legal nightmare. To understand why this is a total meltdown, you have to look at the receipts from February 18th. Zendaya was spotted in Beverly Hills looking casual, but the jewelry on her left hand was anything but normal. For over a year, she has been rocking a massive 5-carat cushion-cut diamond ring. That ring was the ultimate symbol of her engagement to Tom Holland. But on that Tuesday in LA, the diamond was gone. In its place was a simple, thin gold band. This was the first real piece of evidence that the status had changed. You do not just take off a 6-figure diamond unless you have something more permanent to put in its place. The gold band is the international symbol of a completed marriage, and Zendaya was wearing it for the whole world to see. The timeline proves that this was a masterclass in deception. The truth is that Tom Holland proposed during the 2024 holiday season. He went to her father and asked for permission. He planned a private moment that was supposed to be theirs forever. When she showed up at the 2025 Golden Globes with that diamond, the world went crazy. But that was just the beginning of the cover-up. They wanted to control the narrative. They wanted to sell the photo files for a massive payout. They wanted to keep the brand deals alive, but the gold band in Beverly Hills was the slip-up that started the domino effect. The legal facts are even more intense. Zendaya is the face of some of the biggest luxury brands on the planet, like Louis Vuitton and Bulgari. These contracts are worth tens of millions of dollars. Often, these high-end fashion deals have image clauses that dictate how a star presents themselves. Being a fiancé is one thing, but being a married woman changes the marketing strategy for a global brand. Law Roach's big mouth has potentially cost this couple a fortune in breach of contract fees. This is why his career is in a state of total meltdown. He did more than just leak a secret. He potentially destroyed a financial empire. The receipts show that the wedding was a stealth operation. While everyone was looking for a massive guest list in Italy, the couple was playing it smart. They have been living together between London and Los Angeles for years. They have even been spotted wearing each other's initials on their clothes. These were not just cute fashion choices. These were breadcrumbs leading to the ultimate truth. The secret ceremony happened away from the cameras and away from the vultures. They thought they were safe until Law Roach decided to speak his truth on the red carpet. But what happened next was even more shocking. The legal teams for the couple have been working overtime to scrub the footage. They have been reaching out to every major outlet to try and spin this as a joke. They are claiming that Law was just being Law and that he likes to stir the pot. But the receipts do not lie. When you look at the footage of the interview, you can see the look in his eyes. He was not joking. He was proud. He was tired of the lying and the secrets. He wanted the world to know that his image architect work was complete. He had turned the most famous girl in the world into a wife, and he couldn't keep that win to himself. The fallout from this slip-up is currently tearing Hollywood apart. Other celebrities are now terrified that their own secrets are not safe. If Zendaya's best friend can crack under the pressure of a red carpet interview, then nobody is safe. The truth is that the industry is built on a foundation of lies and PR stunts. But Tom and Zendaya were supposed to be the real deal. They were the ones who did things differently. Now that the secret is out, the mystery is gone. The villain in this story is the desperate need for clout that made a trusted friend choose a soundbite over a sisterhood. The evidence of the 2026 Actor Awards proves that the marriage is a legal fact. You do not say it is very true to a reporter unless you're ready for the consequences. Law Roach has spent years building a reputation as the most powerful man in fashion, but today, he's the man who broke the golden rule of the inner circle. He took a sacred moment and turned it into a tabloid headline. The contract proves that the couple had planned to reveal this on their own terms during the press tour for their new movie. Now, that plan is in the trash. The marketing for the movie is ruined and the surprise is dead. The receipts were about to go public anyway, but Law Roach just fast-tracked the destruction. The gold band in LA was just the tip of the iceberg. People in the industry have been seeing the paperwork for months. There have been sightings of the couple at the Marriage License Bureau in London. There have been reports of a private dinner in New York where they were introduced as Mr. and Mrs. Holland. The truth is finally out, and there is no going back. The villain has been exposed as a man who cared more about being the one to break the news than he did about the people he was supposed to protect. This is the total fall down of the Hollywood secret. For decades, the big stars have managed to keep their private lives behind a curtain, but in 2026, the cameras are everywhere and the friends are not always friends. Law Roach's slip-up is a warning to every other star in the business. Your secrets are only as safe as the person holding the microphone. The reality is that Zendaya and Tom Holland are the victims of a betrayal that money cannot fix. They wanted a private life, and they were robbed of it by someone they considered family. The receipts show that the wedding of the year was actually the wedding of the century because of how long they kept it quiet. They managed to film major movies and attend world tours without a single leak. They managed to go on dates and travel the world while the public was still arguing if they were even engaged. The 5-carat diamond was the ultimate distraction. It was a shiny object meant to keep the prying eyes busy while they did the real work of building a life together. But now the distraction is gone. The gold band is the only thing that matters. The truth is finally on the table, and it's a bitter pill for the PR teams to swallow. They have spent millions of dollars trying to maintain a specific image for these two stars. They wanted them to be the relatable young couple forever, but marriage makes you an adult in the eyes of the public. It changes the way people look at you. It changes the way brands use you. Law Roach's big mouth has potentially cost this couple a fortune in breach of contract fees. This is why his career is in a state of total meltdown. He did more than just leak a secret. He potentially destroyed a financial empire. The forensics of the legal battle reveal that there were at least 4 NDAs in place specifically for the wedding day. Everyone from the caterers to the floral designers had to sign documents promising total silence under the threat of a $5 million lawsuit. Even the private jet pilots were sworn to secrecy. This was a military-grade operation designed to protect the couple's peace of mind. But NDAs are only as strong as the people who sign them. Law Roach has been at Zendaya's side since she was a teenager. He didn't need to sign a paper to be trusted. His loyalty was supposed to be a given. That's what makes this sting so much more. The receipts were about to go public when the legal teams realized they couldn't stop the flow of information. The interview from the Actor Awards is already viral. It has been seen by millions of people. It has been analyzed by body language experts and legal consultants. The conclusion is always the same. Law Roach was telling the truth. The wedding has already happened. You missed it. This is the new reality for Tomdaya fans. The era of speculation is over, and the era of the secret marriage has begun. The final nail in the coffin is the silence from the couple. Usually, when a rumor is fake, the PR team puts out a statement within minutes. But for the last 24 hours, there has been nothing but silence. The reps for Zendaya and Tom Holland have gone completely dark. This is the ultimate confirmation. If it wasn't true, they would be laughing it off. The fact that they are hiding proves that Law Roach was right. He caught them in the ultimate lie, and now they have nowhere to hide. The cost of this secret is going to be measured in millions. The lost endorsements and the legal fees are just the beginning. The real cost is the trust that has been broken. Law Roach was more than just a stylist. He was the architect of Zendaya's entire public persona. He was the one who made her a fashion icon. To see him throw it all away for 3 seconds on a red carpet is the definition of a total career meltdown.